Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be my first update for my Panda Face Palette project, and I have exciting news, and I'm so happy to be filming this video with an actual update because I've been so focused on shopping my stash that I just haven't been into my projects as much as last year or the year before that. So if you want to see my update on the 4 face palettes that I chose for these first 3 months of the year, then just keep on watching. You guys, I'm sorry for my nails, but I was losing some nails and I decided to let them breathe because my nail stylist, she'll be here tomorrow. She's been on vacation, so she will be doing my nails tomorrow. So you will see my bare nails on this video. Okay, so the first palette was actually an extra palette, and it's the palette that I used for my Panda Face palette last year. And this palette, you will see it a lot different than before because I repressed a few products that I want to finish into this palette because they were singles and one of them was just broken, so I decided to repress it and put it here. But remember that I had a little bit of a highlighter in it that was left, and then I also had the contour powder, a little bit of the contour powder left. So I have exciting news because I actually finished the highlighter that was right here, and then this is the contour powder and it's all that it has left. So here I have a powder by Kat Von D. It's in the shade Lyric. I decided to repress it here so that I can use it more. Then I have here a bronzer from Too Faced. It's the Sun Bunny bronzer. I had a little bit left and I had to repress it here so that I can finish it up completely. And then I have a piece of Matte Lip Blush by NARS. That's my favorite blush in my entire collection. And a piece of it broke while I was trying to use it, so I decided to repress it here. And that way I won't waste it and I won't risk the chance to lose that little part of it that actually filled up pretty much the entire pan of this palette. So yeah, what I have left of this palette is only this little bit left of the contour shade. But this one, I can't make myself use it too much because I've tried it just to finish it up and I look muddy. And it's not the way that I want to finish my products. I was just desperate to finish it before the update and it didn't work. So I still have a lot of uses left because these you only need the tiniest amount to contour your face. If not, you will look muddy. So I'm happy with the progress of only having these product left for this palette, and this palette is gonna stay in the project until I finish these products as well, or until the next rotation. But I will keep this palette even if it doesn't have the products that it first had as a Franken palette to press products that I want to finish but that I will not reach for when they're in a single pan. This is a new palette and I said that I wanted to use it more, and I have used it. I haven't used it enough for it to show progress. I think these powders are just not that easy to show progress, but the one that I've used the most is definitely the highlighter. I really love the consistency and formula of this highlighter. I think this palette is currently on sale if they still have it at Sephora or Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculptor Unlocked. And I find the formula to be wonderful. You guys know that I will not be purchasing Hourglass until they do something about their inclusivity status. But I just really have to say that I've been loving the formula and I'm happy that I'm getting use out of it since this is a recent purchase in my collection. The third palette is the NARS Steven Klein collab, and this is one of the Steven Klein collabs, and I have the two that they came up with. But the other one, I already finished the bronzer, and this one has Laguna, and Laguna is one of my favorite bronzers, and I actually don't have it as single anymore. So I decided that I wanted to reach for this one more. Since I've been just shopping my stash on the drawers that you see right there, I've been using different bronzers. I was just using other bronzers, other products just to work through them and just make good use out of them. I haven't been focusing only on this one, but I've been using it. I've also been using Luster. I wanna, in a way, finish it or try to do my best to finish it. I have other luster. If I can finish one of the two, that would be awesome because I don't want to have duplicates of blushes in my collection. And then I've also used this one. This is the Paloma Duo, the Contouring Duo. This one to clean up sometimes my under eye, and this one as an enhancing product. If I want to use a bronzer from this palette, I use the two of them. Even though this is supposed to be a contouring shade, I use them as bronzer, both of them. I need to do better at using these two pink blushes, but blushes are not my main goal for this one since I have my blush project that it's actually going. But I'm hoping that before I finish this part of the face palette project, the first part, I get to heat pan on this one before rotating it out. And then last but not least, for this project, I have the palette for the year, and that's my Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. And I have to say, you guys, that I'm just so excited to show you guys that I heat pan in the highlight. This is the Glow Extreme, and I don't know the name of the shade, but this is the one that it's just the best. I just adore, adore, adore this consistency, and I can't wait to heat pan in other shades of this palette. Today on my cheeks, this is what I'm wearing, and I'm also wearing these two as blushes. So I put these underneath and then this one on top as the highlighter, and then a little bit of this one to mix it with the blush that I had underneath. But most of this blush is these two shades mixed together. I think this one I will basically heat pan on it in a week. This is the Glow Cream Base, and this cream formula, it's actually pretty nice. It doesn't feel like creams, and it doesn't go patchy, or it doesn't leave white dots on my face. That happens to me with creams a lot. This one will last all day if I set it, and they don't feel greasy at all, if that makes any sense. So these, I know it will take forever for me to heat pan on because you need the tiniest amount. Maybe if you have a darker skin tone, it will be easier. But for me, if I use only a dot, it will be enough to do my blush. And if I put too much, I will look too intense. And sometimes what I do is I grab them with my finger and dab it on the lips so that they can give me a tint that is similar to my look. So yeah, I'm happy that I heat pan on this one. This is gonna be here for the rest of the year, and if I can heat pan in every single shade, I would. I just adore this palette. I think that even though I have the other 4 palettes and now the half palette that came with the Mini Love collection, this is still my favorite face palette by Natasha Denona that I own, and it sparked some love so much that I purchased the bronze one, the tan one, the love one, and now the Mini Love one. So yeah, it's a beautiful palette, and if you can get your hands on it, I would highly recommend it if you love creams, because you have to love half of the palette. And I love that it has this little plastic stuff cover to just make it easier for you not to ruin the cream products. The pan is big, and it will only get bigger because you can see how thin out it's surrounding the pan that it has in there. Okay, you guys, so this is the entire update for my Pan That Face palette project. I'm super excited to say that I don't want anything to roll out. And when this is done, when the contour shade is done, this will be basically a rollout. Maybe I will rotate it and use other palettes instead of this one for a while, and see what other product I can repress here so that I can use the entire palette at some point and try to finish it up again. But I'm happy with this project. I'm happy that I get to have those palettes in my Shop My Stash drawers, because I sometimes reach for them instead of the blush project. Sometimes I reach for them instead of the highlighters that I have in my Shop My Stash. So it helps me shop my stash for my face palettes as well. So I'm pretty happy that I did some damage on that Bloom palette, and I can't wait to show you my next update, and hopefully I will have another pan on that palette and maybe on the Stephen Klein one as well. So that's it, you guys. As an emoji today, let's just leave something related to glow because of the highlighter that I heat pan on, or to peach glow maybe. And that's it. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.